welcome to 8th Euro Amplified, powered by PleasantonExpress.com. I'm your host, Heaven Marquez, sports editor of the Pleasanton Express, and today we have Coach Portillo Lopez of the Pleasanton Eagles. Coach, how are you doing today?
Good, great. Thank you for having me here today.
Good. Yes, ma'am. Now, tennis season is already up and starting, Coach. What do you have to say about
Well,
this
we've
year?
started, and not only have we started in January, but we started as well in August. We start our two-a-days in August, and we go all the way up to the end of team tennis season, which is October. Have about a 2-month rest, and we start up again in January, and we're still in full swing right now.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Coach, this is your second year as head coach.
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you found yourself in this role?
Well, I'd love to share that story. I started with Pleasanton ISD last year. I came in, wanting to teach, and I offered my services. I went out to Miss Barron's office, and I knocked on her door, and I said, well, if you're coach short, 1 or 2 coaches short, I'd love to help Pleasanton ISD, and it took not more than 2 days. Coach Dumont came to my classroom door and said, hey, we got a spot for you. And they had a head or an assistant softball coach position available. So I said, I'd love to help. When the tennis coach found out that I had some tennis experience, well, I went from assistant softball to assistant tennis. So, and here we have it. I'm here helping and assisting with our tennis program.
Coach, I mean, it's been incredible to see this growth, of course. I went over in the summer and I saw all the camps, and y'all had a pretty great turnout. What can you tell me about this year's team and what we're looking at? I know right now it's individual and like doubles tennis. So how has everything been going so far?
Well, it's been going great. Starting the new year, we started with team tennis. We had to restructure on the girls' side. So we had all our returning boys on the boys' side. And we had a lot of our JV girls step up to the plate. And we have a wonderful girls team now. We've got 8 girls. And we have, I believe, 2 seniors. We have 2 seniors on the team. On the girls' side, and on the boys' side, we have 2 other seniors. We have Brennan Lopez and Micah Klein. And on the girls' side, we have Elizabeth Heim and Lucretia Potter.
Let's touch on those seniors right now. I mean, last year, they were already used to a completely new program. How has having them kind of step up really helped you, in a way, run practices and have everything ready to go?
Well, having the tennis background behind me, I put a lot of the emphasis on the kids so that they can actually group themselves and they can help each other in regards to leadership, because I want them to lead the team. Yes. So last year we had 2 wonderful team leaders, which was Jace and Farrah Stanley. So they were our team captains. And as the year ended last year, they went ahead and said, okay, well, we're going to have our team leaders for next year. They introduced, so we have our Brennan Lopez and Liz Heim as our team captains for this year. So what they do is they focus on leadership, and the team itself, they follow in their guidance, and they touch base with me, and they say, hey, Coach, what do you think, we want to do here? And what we do is we share some ideas, and again, they're guiding the team, and I help them in regards to that.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's
Thank you.
Incredible to see, these students kind of stepping up and building that kind of relationship and that bond that I'm sure is important in every aspect of the sport.
And it's peer oriented.
Yes, exactly. That's so great. I kind of want to talk about the boys' side. I know that you have a lot of veterans coming back, returning. You have a huge junior class right now, which kind of sets you up for next year as well. What can you say about that junior class as well as Micah and Brennan?
Okay, well, in regards to that, our 2 seniors, we're heavy on the juniors for sure, on the boys and the girls' side. We're going to be strong, very strong next year. But with this year's team, we're somewhat senior strong and junior strong. In the fall season, we made it to the playoffs. It was tough. Even though we had a young girls team and a solid boys team, we made it to the playoffs. And in regards to the year before, which was last year, we were the by-district champs. So we were able to clinch another playoff spot this year, which lets me know that our girls came to to play and be part of a team, and they really, really worked hard this year.
They definitely stepped up. Again, I know that you were saying some of those junior varsity girls from last year, they have completely stepped up and taken charge of this varsity
Absolutely.
sport.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
That's incredible to see.
And it's really great to feel their energy on the court, because they said, hey, coach, we're going to make it. We're going to make it this year. And when we made it, they're like, yes, we made it. And that's a good feeling for a coach, to see that aha on the court.
Yeah, they had all that motivation behind them.
Oh,
and just kind of
definitely.
propelled them forward for bi-district champs. That is awesome. I'm so excited to continue to see y'all's growth. I mean, I want to talk a little bit about your motto now. It is, we aim to serve aces, which I think is amazing. But I know that you said it's kind of rooted within community as
Correct.
well. What can you say about how you decided that was going to be the motto for this year?
Well, starting the year last year, seeing the community, I'm new to the community as well. So I see that there's a lot of community involvement. So when I saw aces, when you serve something, you're serving on the court. But also in regards to the community, when you serve the community, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping them as well. So on the shirt, if you'll see a tennis player, they have the Eagle Tennis, and then we aim to serve. And last year we started something with our senior class. Our last home tournament from last year, what we did is we invited the seniors in our community to come be our guest for our tennis tournament. And we also extended an invitation to our nursing home facilities here. And two of the facilities here, I believe it was Argent Care and the Nursing Home South, South Nursing Home. And they brought some of their residents there to come and watch. And it was just incredible, because our senior class was there to help them, guide them. And it was a really good feeling for them to be able to help them and assist them. So we're going to be doing that again this year. And our last tournament will be March the 19th and the 20th. And again, we're going to extend an invitation to our senior citizens in the community, along to our seniors in our nursing home facilities.
Y'all hear that, guys? If y'all are interested in coming on down, be sure to check in with Coach Portillo Lopez over here. Again, kind of going off of that, how has the team really been getting involved in the community off of the court as well? I know that you mentioned y'all do things in December, correct, with the nursing homes, and you're familiarizing yourself with everyone else around here. Right, y'all do Christmas caroling or reading?
Well, last year we did have an event where we went to the Argent Care community, and the athletes, what they did is they took some games and they mingled with the residents and they played a couple of games. We had some cookies and punch and whatnot. They took gifts as well. And this year we will continue to do it, but instead of the Christmas time, we'll probably be doing it towards the end of the season, because of the many activities. Being with the tennis team, we have a lot of the kids that are extremely involved. We've got students that are in the ag program. We've got students that are BPA, HOSA. I'm sharing athletes that are in other sports. So I've got some of the busiest athletes on campus.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know, especially Christmas time, I'm sure everyone is super busy as well.
Exactly.
And so it would definitely be a great way to bring a smile upon the senior citizen's face.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, Coach, the district realignment has been released by UIL. What can you kind of say that we're looking at this next season coming up?
Well, when I saw the teams, they redistrict the teams according to distance, numbers in the high school. I believe we did lose two schools, which was Lavernia and Navarro. And for team tennis, so in the fall, we've gained Medina Valley, Clear Creek, and we've gained Uvalde. So, with that said, the returning teams are still there, like San Antonio Kennedy, San Antonio Memorial, Somerset, Pleasanton, and then the other additional schools. We're favored to be pretty dominant, and the kids even told me when they saw it, they said, "Hey, Coach, we got this."
Yeah.
When the kids feel it, I said, "You feel it, we're going to go out and do it." So we're going to be some of the top teams, and we'll probably be, the kids are striving for first place. So that's something good to hear.
Yes, definitely. Let's talk a little bit about some fundraisers y'all have going on. I know that y'all are still in the midst of, tournaments and y'all have invitationals going on still. But what do y'all have coming up for the community open to them?
Okay, well, I'm glad you mentioned that because we've got an incredible Ace Booster tennis club, and I am totally impressed because the parents come in and they're here to help not only their individual son or daughter but the team. And this Saturday we're having a barbecue sandwich sale at the high school, and it's going to be from 11 to 3 p.m. and the plates are going to be $12. So we encourage the community to help and support us. And a lot of the fundraising that the Ace Booster does is for our team. And right now the proceeds will go to our seniors. What they have is our scholarships that are awarded to our leaving seniors. So again, if your son or daughter is a freshman or sophomore, eventually they'll get to benefit from that. So it's something ongoing. And as mentioned, our Ace Boosters is always, willing to work and assist. They actually helped us with our Fredericksburg tournament. They helped with food and lodging. So, kudos to them and hats off to our Ace Booster.
Yes. All right, so from 11
to 3, and the plates are $12.
Yum.
So Pleasanton, we strongly invite you to come out on Saturday from 11 to 3 and come and support the tennis team, and our plates are $12. And the location is going to be at the cafeteria at the high school.
Yum, that sounds delicious. It's already lunchtime. I'm like just thinking about a barbecue sandwich right now. Oh, we already kind of touched upon this a little bit earlier, but we were talking about the summertime, and I know you have camps and different things going on. What can you tell us about the summer program?
Well, that's an exciting time. Once the kids in the year, they're thinking, oh, well, now I'm not a second grader anymore. I'm going to be a third grader. So with the younger kids, we're trying to get our grassroots program going. And grassroots program meaning we start from the bottom, and we're trying to pick up our youth to be more involved in our sport, as well as soccer, football, volleyball. Everybody's rooting for their particular sport. So what we'll be doing is we'll be having a week-long camp at the courts, and the dates haven't been designated yet. But we encourage all the young kids in the elementary to come and participate in our summer tennis program. And we do have a lot of the high school kids that come and assist as well.
Yeah, I remember being out there last year, and y'all had a pretty great group, and it's so cool to see, even though they started like on day one, they're struggling to hit the ball, and then you see their continued growth as they put in the work throughout the hours. And
one thing, another thing that I'm totally impressed with Pleasanton ISD, their food service program as well. And the kids are out there, and they come and deliver a breakfast if they're in the morning session. And when we have sessions closer to lunchtime, they also deliver a lunch. So the kids get fed either breakfast or lunch, and they get their activity going on.
Yeah.
So, kudos to the Pleasanton ISD food service program.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Coach, now we're about to enter our rapid fire round. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
And you just say whatever comes to mind. And if you want to expand on a particular answer, please feel free to. Okay.
I feel like I'm on the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry.
All right, Coach, what is your favorite pre-match meal?
Favorite? Oh, goodness gracious. It's going to be a double meat bacon cheeseburger.
From where?
Probably Whataburger, because you've got that jalapeno on the side, extra onions.
That sounds really, really good.
It's got a lot of carbs as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I bet that's good to eat before a match. That sounds awesome. What is the funniest moment you've ever had at a meet?
Oh, goodness gracious. Funniest moment? Well, you tend to see these junior high kids, and they're serving their partners up at the net, and they just get bopped on the head. And this is what I tell the kids: don't turn back, because if you do, when they serve, you're going to get hit in the face rather than the back of the head. So
you've seen quite a few of those?
I've seen several.
Oh my gosh.
And as a matter of fact, I was playing league tennis over in Austin, and my partner hit me with a serve, And as an adult, an experienced tennis player, you get hit pretty hard. And the following day, I went to class, and I was feeling kind of dizzy, and I was having the end time of a concussion. So the room was spinning. I had a student. I said, "Go get the nurse." She came in with a wheelchair, and they wheeled me out. So getting hit in the back of the head is common, but you have to be very careful.
It can happen to anyone at any stage.
Yes.
Oh no! So did you have a concussion?
Yes, I went back to the doctor, and it was a concussion because I failed to tell him that I had gotten hit on the head. Because I thought nothing of it because I was okay at the time.
Yeah.
But it's the aftermath. It's something you don't see, but
Yes.
you'll feel it afterwards.
Oh my gosh,
I did.
that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Maybe that was the funniest moment.
Oh my gosh.
Not my junior high kid, it was me.
It's you.
Oh,
No.
yes.
Oh gosh, coach. Well,
And it went into the classroom.
it followed you there too.
Yes,
'Cause you're
yes.
Like, oh shoot.
And I was instructing, and I felt the room go in circles, and a student said, "Hey, are you okay?" So he brought a chair, and I said, "Go get the nurse."
Oh my goodness, coach. Well, I'm glad you were all right and everything worked out. Let me see here. If you weren't coaching tennis, what would you be doing?
Oh my goodness. I would be outdoors doing gardening. I enjoy being outside.
Yeah.
Just outside working on something, gardening, fishing, just doing something in the outdoors.
Yeah.
Just taking in the elements, the sun, the breeze, just everything outdoors.
Yes. I mean, it gets really hot on some of those tennis days, but I can see the appeal of just being out
Yeah.
there in the sun.
Yes, and I'm a true West Texas girl, and the heat out there gets up to 110. So to me, 100-degree weather or temperature is nothing.
Yeah, you're good.
It's
You're
pleasant.
Good with it.
It's
Yeah.
pleasant.
What do you like to garden? Actually, now I'm interested in your gardening.
Well, as of right now, just the flowers like the bougainvilleas. I like to just
Oh.
work on those, and I haven't grown any fruits or vegetables, but I pay attention to the flowers, the gardenias, the hibiscus plants, and
Yeah.
whatnot.
I'm so jealous of people who have a green thumb because I kill all my plants. I cannot keep a plant. Oh.
Well, something that my sister started, she sends me flowers via the mail.
Really?
And she sent me flowers, and it was a flat package. And she said, "Sister, open it." I opened it up, and they're pop-up flowers. They're cardboard pop-up flowers.
Oh, that is so cute.
They're the prettiest things, and you can put them on your counter. And she said, "Well, sister, you don't have to throw them away."
Yeah.
So I have them actually in my classroom. They're beautiful, and I think they're blue bonnets or some real pretty purple flower. But
I'm gonna look into that one
Yes.
instead of actually gardening
Yes.
because they won't last long with my thumb, unfortunately. What is one word that your players would use to describe you?
And that's one thing that I really like is integrity. And I not only use that on the court, but I use that in the classroom because that shows an individual, what type of person you are. You got to have integrity. And there's a second word that I use a lot, is grit. Grit is how hard of a worker you are. Sacrifice, work hard, and integrity says a lot about an individual.
Yeah.
So it goes along with a lot of principles and morals and values. So I use a lot of that in the classroom as well as on the court. I said, once you start losing integrity, grit, and stuff, I said, your standards start lowering. And I tell each kid, pick yourself up. I said, don't be comfortable at a certain level. I said, bring yourself up. There's always room for improvement. So I'll add two, the
Yes.
integrity and the grit. Those are two of my
Integrity
favorite.
and grit.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I love that. I think it's really important. Again, it's something that we talk to all these coaches about, is that they are, of course, while they're coaching, they're also teaching these kids about life and
We're their
how to
second
move
parents.
forward. Exactly. So I always just think it's so interesting to hear about what these coaches prioritize and what they're teaching their players and their students, of course.
And again, I'm coach a certain style. Every coach has their way of delivering their technique, their way of coaching, or their way to work on the field or on the court. And again, we are their second parents. So I try to instill a little bit of genuineness in them as well. You know, hey, this is what, life is going to bring you later on. So apply some of those ideas and factors in there.
Yeah, definitely. What would be your dream vacation spot once school wraps up?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, the end of the year is coming.
Yep.
Well, being that I've work a lot, having a vacation is sometimes not, on my mind because
Yeah.
you're always on work mode. But I do travel a lot to West Texas. And, my dream vacation will probably be to go to the mountains and do a little bit of hiking and motorcycle riding, which,
Really?
it's just pleasant to be out there in the elements again, the wind, the
Yes.
sun, and just be out there in
Yeah.
the elements.
Definitely. So you ride a motorcycle?
Yes, I.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You should have mentioned that. That's really cool.
Oh, well, no, I am a young lady still, so it's enjoyable and pleasant.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bet. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Just to kind of like sit there and your hair is all, going
Well,
crazy in the
you
wind.
look
It's
like
so
a mop head
nice.
afterwards, but you do.
Bet.
You make sure you just put it under a helmet
Yeah.
or a cap.
That sounds like fun. Speaking of West Texas, so I hear that your new assistant coach is also from the area. Is that correct?
Oh, definitely. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Last year, I believe Mr. Lissa had come up to me and he says, "Hey, I've got an assistant who we're really thinking about, and we possibly may hire him." And they actually did. He said he graduated from Saul Ross, so my eyes just lit up. Saul Ross. He says my father graduated from Saul Ross back in the 50s or 60s. I said, "Great." And he told me his name, Esteban Ramos. I said, "Ramos? That's my aunt's family's name." So he is from my father's hometown, and he does know a couple of my family members. So it was really ironical.
Yeah.
So Pleasanton tennis team has two coaches from West Texas.
Yeah. That
But-
is so funny.
But our heart right now is here in Pleasanton, Texas,
Yes.
and we work very well together.
That's hilarious. That's
It is.
like y'all just meet over here completely,
And
Randomly.
come vacation time or spring break or a weekend time, I'll ask Coach, "Where are you heading?" "West Texas."
Oh, there we
So I have a trip planned, and he asked me, "Where are you going?" I said, "West Texas." So again,
That's
do you need anything from your mom's or?
I know. Might as well go pick it up. You're there.
Right,
too.
right. But that was very, very ironical when he told me.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right. Coach, thank you so much for coming down here and spending the time to talk with me about the tennis season. And thank you guys so much for listening to 830 Amplified, powered by PleasantonExpress.com. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.